welcome back. The 2025 Northshore Handball Tournament wrapped up today at the Duluth YMCA with dozens of professional handball players all competing for a trophy and ranking on the national stage. The North Shore Tournament is one of 4 major events in the Minnesota Handball Elite Series, which is a ranking system for the state's most accomplished players. While the tournament featured the pros, there was also clinics available for anyone to learn how to play the sport in a friendly, non-competitive environment. Players competed for the Alva Rankin Memorial Cup, which honors the late handball legend right here in the Twin Ports. With handball being such a unique sport, the road to learning about it and finding communities that welcome it can be a journey within itself.
I actually started in Newfoundland, Canada. That's where I'm from. Met some coaches that go to Minnesota State University, Mankato. They talked to me, started to see me at tournaments, so ended up going there. And then I met my wife, and now we live in Wisconsin. So it's pretty awesome. I've never been to Duluth before, so it's pretty cool to come out and just see the scenery and see everyone here that plays.
And Galton made it to the championship match this afternoon, but fell to Quinn Foley in the only match that required a tiebreaker. Quinn Foley is your 2025 North Shore Handball Tournament champion.